Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And I got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
In the course of the game, we focus on the offense and the defense. We give lip service to the special teams. It's way bigger than that. The third phase of any football team, the special teams provided the spark to begin this game.
They'll run with the Jordan Blue. They'll get to him after a gain of 7 to 57. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us he's being a little ambitious that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
And a Cowboy first down.
To describe that one, I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
Straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. The Cowboys had 5-8, 3 games under 500. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Inside the 25. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. On first down, it's Blue. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on rips like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
This is 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
The plan was clearly to challenge that by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guy couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He didn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last lap by making the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
He will have the first down inside the 10-9-yard line. They'll run up the middle here with Blue. They'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jaden Blue with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. After right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The key team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And not much happening on the return. So get this to about the 23. Looking to put a drive together. To the air is Rattler. He's going to air it out right away. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys threat when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched his move for move and knocked it away.
Rattler wants to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be out right at the 35. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a threat, and in the end, he had to show off his athleticism with a nice game to bring up a new set of downs.
They'll go play action here with Rattler. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. You look at this Cowboy defense. They're a unit that enters play way down, number 28 in the NFL right now against the run.
Stopping the run, it's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small.
Yeah, you have to be consistent. Down and down and being able to play it. Understand what you have to get done. Finally stop the people from on the ground.
This defense for the Cowboys, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
So they pick up 25 as they convert on third. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22. Hey, go steal. Ready.
They'll try the left side. Kyle. And an excellent job of finding the opening. He's got this now all the way down to the 22. And again, here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. We often give credit to the O-line there. Two tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
He finds his man complete. That's four. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Here's Rattler. Here it's complete. It'll go as a loss on the play. That's what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. St. Louis football here to begin quarter number 2. As they come up now, second and goal. They'll throw. Here's Rattler. The RPO will keep it himself. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. That's already the third time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the three.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? They'll look to throw forward with Rattler. Oh, he tried to fit in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here at their own 23.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game. And that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think if you look into the upcoming draft, don't talk about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get Scouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league. And big people always end up winning games for you.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. They'll set up to throw. Short and they'll take it in by Ferguson. And they'll get this one past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's another 1st down. That'll be a gain of 21 yards.
So many times in my career, coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. If you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now a 1st carry here for the running back. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
This size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Over the middle for James. That's Ferguson. Touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win. Games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. Their first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So a decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try to get back in this game?
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
But I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all the receivers downfield.
Now Rattler. He's got it. It's And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
They'll go out near midfield at the 49. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Right?
First and 10 at the 49-yard line. The play fake, it's Rattler. This is he throws there, incomplete.
This is going to start a nice stand for this defense now for getting walked backwards on their stride. Comes through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in position to dictate to the offense.
And Rattler will throw again. And that is incomplete. First bearing down on there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking deep downfield. And they knock the ball away. It falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So the field goal unit is coming on here, and boy, this is going to be darn near impossible. And they say officially it's a 68-yard attempt. And now the kick short, but this is a live football picked up in the end zone. He's past the 30. And he will be taken down here, and that's certainly not how you draw it up. A clever idea, I guess, to try to return the missed field goal, but it's going to wind up costing him yardage.
Lose to a team 3 times in a row in a short span without them being better than you. They're just a good basketball team. Like, they know how to play. They have talent. They play the right way. They play together. They've been better than us.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because another charge drives 1 and 2, both ending in the end zone.
Yeah, right now you just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now, they've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
They go with Blue between the tackles. The guy's got the ball down. Down to the 10. Touchdown. Touchdown to game number 72. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now they're trying for the extra points. And it is now 21-0. This score is 21. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Shreds the tackle. And they're just starting a hole as he's brought down at the 11th. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Spanish man on the outside. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you're doing like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
From the shotgun, Rattler. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. It was a solid check down there with pressure coming, wasn't it?
It was because you're trying to go through your progression, and when you have that type of pressure in your face, it changes what you're doing and how fast you have to do your reads, and able to come back and find him in open space. That's a really nice play.
33, yellow.
Second down and inches. Now he'll touch this and run. Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Inside the 10. Takes this one back into the end zone. The Cowboy defense has a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were standard nickel, not the Buffalo teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did. It came through in big time, pick six.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few stitches together, reach the end zone, and then take that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And it's intercepted. Has some space here. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on the job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting.
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off to be overshown. And he'll take this back all the way out past the 45-yard line. They bought the house that time on a young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pit.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And a good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket. No reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. He gets into his end zone for the touchdown. Chimray DK, his first touchdown on the year. And the Dragons are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Well, there you go, Charles. His first touchdown pass of the new season.
Let's just go back to his rookie year because he's able to get his feet wet, right? Get a little bit of experience. Now I think here in year 2, the game will slow down for him, and some of his true talents come out.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 28-7 ball game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, some strong running. And he takes it all the way across the court.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
At the 44-yard line.
Here's second and 10. They'll set up a throw. And this one too low. A young quarterback, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
Look in the middle of the field. He's got him at the play. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. A tough spot here. Third and 15. Now a shotgun snap as he'll look to throw. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist to the referee, and that means fourth down. And this third down looking very tough after the holding penalty. Third and long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Now comes the Cowboys punter. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Throwing to start the drive. Blackburn. And it is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
He's going to scan downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before break. Blackburn. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
They approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. The incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
A final shot before break. Blackburn trying to lay one up deep. It's knocked away and incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped to the 17. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast.
And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. And what a big-time play here. 66 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, the ball comes out of the hip, so it's incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Shrugs the tackle. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. That's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is. When it starts at the beginning of the play, one-on-one matchup and someone trying to cover them, that's like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too. I'm sure there was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Escobar has it left side. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The drive starts with a run by Blue. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
That's a really good game right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chatter right now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 5. Can't get away, and he's taken down. It's a loss of about 6, and now he brings up 3rd.
A 6-yard loss. It's now 3rd and 11.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he is caught. Final space at the 40. As he'll get this one out to the 44-yard line. gets 33 yards on the third down conversion.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
Now inside the 25. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Great effort there. 55 yards. And the Cowboys add 6 to their lead. So an electrifying run there as he calls his own number and takes it all the way.
He brings a new dynamic to this offense, doesn't he? And right now I'm picturing the offensive coordinator, the head coach in their minds, drawing up some more running plays for this guy because he brings some excitement to this offense.
It's just a young rookie, a lot of electricity yet to come in his career. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them to the turnovers, they've had issues keeping football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we were worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Come on.
Back to throw now on first down. Right, this one, that's going to be intercepted. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. Defense has the touchdown. Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick six.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. As confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And able to get this out to the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunate for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they want to admit it to themselves. But we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this week, right? To take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
He is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They give him 13 yards there on the play, and a fresh set it down. First down, Dragons. They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to let this go for the end zone. That's caught. Touchdown. Great play there. 36 yards. And the Dragons are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Now Hunt on the return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down to the 26. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Considering they've seen him have some big games against them throughout this game, that's got to feel like a measure of revenge as they trap him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, they run the blue. He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
I think it might be time to move to a different section of the playbook there because back-to-back runs, both for loss. Now they have 3rd and long coming up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throwing the outlet incomplete. It's Murray. He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Gets it out quickly here in the left flank. Fighting his way through contact. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 4th down conversion plays. You usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drive any like that one. 2nd down. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions from that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. I guess. He needs to use that as a chance to clean things up, so he certainly will have some explaining to do.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3, and they've had that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know. If you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you actually clicked him up, and your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And that is going to be incomplete as he left him a bit too much. At this point, down big, you have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
It's incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tight game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Blackburn. Now he's through to midfield. He's to the 15. And touchdown. A big play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dragons get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play you would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read. You don't have to just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more. Reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes the return from just beyond the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. It's taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. You actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold-up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
On the distance is Blue. Runs through the contact. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 87 yards rushing for him now. He has been tremendous all day long. He'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
They hand it off to Blue. They'll take it inside the 25.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, 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 tick.
Now Blue trying the right side. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. That's going to bring up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now back to throw. Quick catch complete. It's Ferguson. And they're going to knock him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. That's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Looks a little short, and he didn't get there. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
A gain of 42 yards on the play. And the St. Louis first down.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Waiting for the gun. Blackburn. That complete to Shorter. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And this is going to be no good. He misses it off to the left, and the deficit will stay at 3 scores. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Cowboys, their battle to finish above 500 gets a slight lift as they move to 6-8 on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for our visitors, their slim playoff hopes are gone now as they fall to 5-9. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Washington. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
So I go down, and I know he thinking I'm scared. He thinking, I ain't gonna do nothing. And I was plotting on him, and I just watched him, and I watched him. And he was working out. So he was doing jumping jacks. No, he was doing sit-ups at first. He was doing them, and I'm watching, and I'm counting. And he go to the back door, he get up on it, he doing his sit-ups. He do like 50, and get up, he walk a little lap around the block, go back, do 50 more. So I'm looking at him, and I'm saying, yeah. And I'm saying to myself, like, yeah, when you go back and do what Nick said, my plan was the phones are right beside the back door where he's doing these sit-ups at. My plan was, I know it's idiotic, it sounds idiotic now, but at the time, it sounded legit. I'm like, I'm going to go to the phone, and I'm act like I'm on the phone, and when he go do them sit-ups, and when he lean back, I was going to put it right in his forehead. Just put it in his forehead, walk away, act like I'm getting some hot water, and go to my cell. And I don't know what the hell happened. I don't, that was my plan. He stopped doing sit-ups, and he started doing jumping jacks. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm watching him do jumping jacks. I watch him, he do 100. Same thing, walk a lap, come back. I watch him, he do another. I said, okay, well, that's what you gonna do? I'll get you right there. So he is back to me, and he just, So I said, okay, when he came back to do the next set, I said, all right, I looked around the pod, I said, all right, I'm gonna get his ass right now.
Are you on the
I'm
yard?
Is this the yard? We in the pod.
Okay.
We just came off a lockdown. Ain't no movement, no nothing. We just in pod wreck. We haven't been out yet.
So close quarters.
Close quarters. Everybody down there playing cards. Dudes is waiting to go to a shower. Dudes waiting in line to go to the phone, get a microwave. I'm standing on the stairs like a goddamn lion watching a gazelle. Right. I'm like, yeah, but I'm trying to act like I'm not watching them, but I'm watching them. Right.
And so our cameras, did they have cameras at the time?
No.
Oh, jeez.
That's what made it even better.
Yeah.
No. So I'm like, boom. And I said, well, when he go back, I'm acting like I'm looking over here, but I'm seeing him. And once he went back and he started his set, I was like, oh, yeah, okay. So I looked at the part. I see who was in there, what they was doing, and I made my way to him. And as he doing them, as I get about from me to you to him, I just pulled it out, and I just came behind him, and I just hit him right in the back. And then in my mind, and, you're young, man. In my mind, I had read something, seen some movie, somewhere.